Hey guys, welcome back. Orabomb here, bringing you another episode of our TCGO live content. Now today, we are going to be playing some Metagross, a deck I'm actually really excited to profile, a deck I'm really excited to play. As you guys remember, I really liked Metagross back whenever it got first released, and I think Metagross, whoa, what is this? They did just update, dude, that's crazy. I wasn't ready for that. Whoa, what's going on? They did just update. I've been waiting all day for this thing to update so I can actually record a video. But we're here. Metagross is such a cool place in the meta, dude. My mind is blown. Like, look, everything's like more spaced out and stuff too. Dude, what's going on? Is there any other crazy like additions? Why does it move like that? That's really ugly. I don't like that. Oh boy, I'm just exploring right now. What is going on? Is there like better filters and stuff now? Nah. Alright, well anyways, it's gonna distract me. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We're playing Metagross. Let's rewind this. Remember, if you guys want the deck list, it's in my Discord, so definitely go ahead and join the Discord. And if you guys like the content, like this kind of content, like the videos, definitely drop a like on the video if you haven't already. It's always greatly appreciated. It helps the channel grow by a lot. You guys don't understand how much it helps. So the more likes we get, the better my channel does, which is always really appreciated if you guys want to support my kind of content. Remember, if we do hit 60 likes, we are gonna get a next day upload and answer the comment question of the day for a chance to win a couple of forbidden like codes. Today is gonna be, what is one of those decks that you think are really underrated right now in the current meta? And if you guys want to actually, are subscribed and want to see my content more often, I can tell these past couple of videos have not been seen by a lot of my viewers, but a lot of my subscribers, which is, all YouTube's fault. But if you guys want to not miss my content, be sure to hit that bell notification, just that way you get notifications when I upload. Yeah, I think that's it. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. Now, Metagross is cool. 250 HP is amazing right now. A lot of decks actually decide to cop out at 240 so they can hit like the TCGO, even though that's seeing a lot less play as well. But Metagross has that extra, the extra 10 HP, which is a huge difference. Now think about like decks like Buzzwole, right? Now obviously, if they choose to Knuckle Impact you, or not Knuckle Impact, Absorption GX you, they can take a knockout early game. But because we're playing a stage 2 deck, they're probably going to be jet punching, knocking out things like Beldoms or maybe our Vulpix and stuff early game, which means their absorptions are going to be a lot less powerful mid to late game. So they're probably not going to knock you out with absorption. Knuckle Impact needs to hit 250. To hit 250 in one hit, you have to have a Choice Band hit 190, Diancie to hit 210, and 2 strong energies. So they need 2 strong energies, Diancie, and a Choice Band. It's a little bit difficult to pull off. It's not the easiest by any means. So like, it's pretty cool. Metagross has that option to tank hits, max potion, re-accelerate, and then take Okos, because we are playing Dhelmise, and with that Steelworker ability, we are doing 10 more damage, so Banded Metagross can Oko. So that's kind of the strategy with the deck right now. A way to, like, if we can set up our board, we can deal with the likes of Ultra Necrozma, because we can Oko Ultra Necrozma. They need a lot to knock us out. Regular Necrozma needs even more because we have resistance, and they're hitting less, so they need a lot more energies. What else is there? Of course, we talked about Buzzwole. And with Zoroark, we do have over here Ultra Necrozma as our own to take knockouts with Zoroark as well. So we have a lot of cool options to deal with multiple decks in the meta right now. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. So we are playing one Ultra Necrozma because Photon Geyser means with 2 energies and a Choice Band, we do hit 210. With 3 Psychic Energies, we are hitting enough to take Okos all the time. And I feel like this is just better than Duskmane, because Duskmane need 4 Metal Energies to attack. Now obviously it's easier to get the energies down that way, but it's not as easy, because that means you need 4 energy acceleration, or you need to accelerate 4 energies instead of 3 in one turn to take a knockout. So that's why I'm choosing to play Ultra Necrozma instead. And then Sky Scorching Light GX is actually really strong, because we only hit 150. Say that we can never find Choice Bands for whatever reason. Being able to use Sky Scorching Light is a good way to put 60 damage on all of your opponent's Pokemon and putting them all in range of Metagross. So that's why I'm choosing to play Ultra Necrozma here. Of course, we are playing a 4-3-4 line. We're playing heavy because we want to make sure that we can get our Metagrosses out as soon and as quickly as possible, as consistently as possible. So even though we are playing 3 Metang, we are still choosing to play 3 Rare Candy because they're important, bro. If I could, I would play Order Pad in this deck just to make sure we can constantly get our Rare Candies, but we don't have the space for Order Pads, so I'm not too worried about it. I did mention one Dhelmise, but Dhelmise's Anchor Shot is really cool as well. Weak to Dark, which is whatever. But Anchor Shot means that we can actually hit 100 with a choice band, and that means we are able to OHKO Buzzwoles because of weakness. Also, they can't retreat, so it's a good way to trap something as well while you're just sitting there doing nothing or setting up in the back. So Dhelmise has its own use as well. We were playing 2 Lele because Lele, and we're playing 2 Vulpix. Now, I've seen some arguments about playing more Vulpix, 3 or 4 Vulpix in a deck. My counter argument to that is that you can never have more than a 50% chance to lead with Vulpix, no matter how many you play, because you force to play 4 Beldums and 2 Lele at the bare minimum. If you choose to cut the Dhelmise, which you should never do, and the Ultra Necrozma, then if you were to play a max amount of Vulpix, you're still like less than 50% chance to lead the Vulpix. I believe so. I believe that's how the math works, right? So I guess mathematicians can let me know in the comments. But with that argument in place, I don't feel like there's necessary to run more than 2. I only play 2 because I don't want one to be prized, and I usually only attack Vulpix once or twice a game anyways. So that's why I'm playing 2 Vulpix instead of like 3 or 4. Shout outs to Pat though, because Pat is the reason why I'm playing higher Vulpix. And I like Pat's list a lot. He's on the Discord if you guys want to hang out with him. But yeah, I know that Pat sent me a list. He played like only 2 Guzma. I'm playing 3 because I'm not super comfortable playing 2, just because I like to Sycamore a lot, and if I Sycamore my Guzmas away and I don't have them for late game to win the game, I'm uncomfortable. So that's why I'm choosing to play a higher count. But I am playing 2 blowers. It makes me a little bit worried because I do want to play 3, but whatever. We have deck space. There's a lot less Garbodor. At least like there hasn't been a lot of Garbodor in tournaments, and Garbodor Zoroark isn't doing nearly as well as people think it's going to be doing, and so I'm not worried about blower as much. So that's why I'm only playing 2 blower. 4 max potions. We are playing a heavy count of all the cards that kind of like centralize our strategy. We're choosing to play 4 max potions, 4 rare candies, 4 choice bands, things like that, because we want to heal. The name of the game is to deny knockouts while taking your own, so that's going to be what we do. Of course, we are playing 4 rare candies. We are playing 2 stretchers. 2 is good. I honestly, there's so many games where I wish I played 3, but 2 seems fine. 4 Ultra Balls. We are playing 1 Parallel City because it stops your opponent from paralleling you if you put it down first as easily. And 2, another Pokemon that can knock you out in like the Buzzwole matchup is Lycanroc with its GX attack, because you usually have a bunch of Pokemon down. It's kind of hard to control how many Pokemon you put down in that matchup because you need to play heavy count of Metagross so you can constantly chain your attacks. You're going to definitely need a Dhelmise down to deal with Buzzwoles. And then you're usually going to have a Lele or a Vulpix down. Sure, they may knock out 1 or 2 of those Pokemon, but you're usually going to have 4 Pokemon on your bench because of the nature of the deck. So what this does for you is that you can force yourself to go down to 3 Pokemon, and then like Lycanroc needs a lot to knock you out after that. Like they hit 150 because you only have 3 Pokemon on your bench, which means they have to hit another 80 extra damage. No, they have to hit another 100 extra damage, which they can't really do. Like 2 Strongs, Diancie, Choice Band. Is that what it is? No, I think you still need a 3rd Strong after that, right? Or a Regirock down. Yeah, because that's like 20, 40, 60 with the Diancie, 90 with the Choice Band. So they either need a 3rd Strong Energy or a Regirock down to take a knockout on you. So that's obviously a lot. So we can pressure our opponent that way too. If it's harder for them to take knockouts, it's better for us. We're playing 2 Bridget. Wish it was 3, but it's fine. 2 Cynthia, 3 Guzma, 2 Ends and 3 Sycamores. I want there to be 4 Sycamores. I might test the 2 Guzma idea and put in a 4th Sycamore. Of course, that kind of like is counterintuitive to my argument earlier, but you know, it might be worth it depending on like how quickly we can set up and stuff like that. 4 Choice Bands, like I mentioned earlier, as well as 7 Metal Energies and 3 Psychic Energies. The 3 Psychics are there for this. Usually we're not attacking with Ultra Necrozma until late game or mid game, and it's not that hard to get the Psychic Energies if we're drawing a bunch. And also, like, I know it's a small amount of energies, like it's only 10, but we realistically only need 2 Metal Energies and 1 Psychic Energy in the discard pile, or 3 Metal Energies. You know how it is. So that's not actually as hard as people think it is, especially since we can just retreat a bunch and force them in the discard pile early game. But anyways, that's gonna be the deck, guys. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a couple of games. Hopefully we can find some good games here. But yeah, another reminder for you guys who are watching the video, don't forget to drop a like, man. It's always really appreciated. We're trying to hit those like goals, boy. But yeah, also I'm trying to like get together some Celestial Storm and post rotation content. So if you guys want to see me build any particular decks in post rotation form, or any Celestial Storm decks you guys want to see me play, let me know, because I am working on building them. Because if I do go on this vacation, I want to make sure I have this stockpile of decks that are ready to like be uploaded. What are we playing against? If it's Lapras, that's going to be really good for us, because it's the same thing with Buzzwole, but it's less threatening because they can't increase their damage output. I just saw the Keldeo and assumed water, but it could be really anything. Vulpix lead is a lot better if we had Pokemon. Vulpix lead would be a lot better if we had Pokemon. Let's see what we can top deck, I guess. We can get like an Ultra Ball, Bridget. Nope. Oh, we're playing against Buzzwole. Alright, so we're not gonna need the psychic energies as much. I will go ahead and end here. He did lead Rockruff, which is generally good for us, and we're gonna have to toss an Ultra Ball here. I don't like the idea of tossing a Stretcher, but I need to get down one Beldum at least, and then I can Cynthia next turn. If we can, we need to at least get down one Beldum. I think for now we can just pass. He could always like Bridget, or he could always like Guzma, Strong, Diancie, with a Buzzwole. Like he has ways to knock out my Beldum. Unfortunately, this is why I was saying earlier. I wish it was 3 Bridges, but you know it's not. But it's fine. It's fine. I wish I could play like 7 Lele's. That's what I really wish. Okay, so he can't Guzma this turn, which is good. He can still take a knockout through like Beast Energy or Strong Energy, Diancie, or some shenanigans like that, and a Flowstone, but I don't think he's gonna do it, which is really, really good for us. And if he can just like end less, we're not gonna have to worry about like, well, ending is never like a big deal because we still have Algorithm GX, which I forgot to mention in the video, but like get any 5 cards from your deck and then your turn is over, of course, because you're attacking. But if they end you out of beacons a lot early game, that's perfectly fine for us because that means we have a stronger algorithm mid to late game. The Tang is good. Cynthia, hopefully we can get a couple more Beldums. No, we didn't. I got another Vulpix, so that means I can continuously beacon. But this means he's gonna have a harder time knocking out Metang in one hit, so I mean, we'll take what we can get, I guess. We can just beacon for now and get a couple Beldums down. Right? We don't have a draw support though. How many Metal Energies are gone? Only 1. We need a draw supporter. So let me get actually a... No, because I can beacon for a Lele next turn, right? Because I can... What I'm saying is I can bridge it this turn. But no, I think we actually need to get a draw supporter this turn. Let me get a Lele down as well. Because we can get a Metagross down and a Beldum down. This is, you know, I was thinking about taking out the Bridget altogether and putting in some Nest Balls as well. That might be an option. I would have to cut more cards though, which is like the issue, right? Like this deck is really tight because you have to play like 4. You don't necessarily have to play 4 counts of anything, but it's just more consistent if you play 4 counts of everything. So I want to play 4 choice bands, 4 max potions. But you could always cut that down and then like play 4 Nest Balls instead, and that should help your early game a lot. It's like really cold for some reason in my house, which I'm like very thankful for because my house has been really hot lately. But there comes the Buzzwole. Do I see the Strong Energy? Do I see the Diancie? Alright, that's fine. I have to be careful because I only have bench space for... I have to let him knock out the Vulpix. That way I have bench space for... what's it called? I have bench space for a Delmise as well as a 3rd Beldum. So I need to get a Beldum down this turn. Yeah, Cynthia. I wanted a Sycamore, but I only have 3 Guzmas and choice bands are kind of important as well. I don't want to attach anything down yet. I mean, I guess I can because he doesn't play Blower. That's something I should really consider. Yeah, this is getting kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. We have the Delmise in hand. So we can beacon for... We have Sycamore in hand too. We're gonna lose a Metagross in the process, but that's fine. I guess we'll play these down. Alright, let's beacon for Metang and a Beldum. Alright. Let's see where this takes us. Because you'll take a knockout here. I have to be careful not to let him take too many knockouts. Like, I could just attack with Metagross this turn, which I probably will do, actually. Yeah, I think that's what I have to do, right? Because all I have to do is draw an energy of any kind, and I take a knockout because I have the Delmise in hand. So as long as he doesn't like end me right now, which he might do, as long as he doesn't end me, we should be safe. If he attacks, if he knocks out the Vulpix. Yeah, see, this is a threat, so we definitely need to find our parallel. Oh crap, he's gonna go for the Beldum, isn't he? Wait a minute, he only hits for 50 though. He doesn't actually take a knockout or anything. Oh, he's going for this? Can he GX me? No, he can't GX me, but that, I mean, it doesn't make my life super easy, but like, I still do take a knockout. I get revenge though. I could max potion. Do I like GXing more? So I can trade here. This will give, I would still potentially have another Metagross next turn, or I could Guzma up the Diancie and max potion here. I kind of like the Guzma play a little bit more. It stalls for a turn, lets me max potion, and I can beacon again. He already evolved in Lycanroc, so I'm actually gonna make that play here, because that means I can get Metang and I'm so afraid to play it on Delmise, because if he knocks it out, it is going to be a little bit more difficult to put it back on the board. Let's see. Alright, cool. That also puts another energy in the discard pile, which means I can do this real quick. That way I have a retreat option next turn more easily. And we can just get we have Metagross in hand. I guess it's okay if we get another one. We still have our stretchers, right? We can just get Metang and Beldum. I just don't want to like discard anything that I don't have to. I don't need Ultra Necrozma. It would be nice for Lycanroc though. Dropping Lele. You know what? I'm just gonna play it safe. I'm just gonna get the one Metang because that's all I need. I have the Metagross in hand. And then I'm gonna Sycamore this turn for sure. I don't wanna throw away literally any Pokemon in my deck. I need Lele. Ultra Necrozma is good for the Lycanroc. And if I could top deck a if I can top deck, don't have Guzma. Oh, he has Guzma, doesn't he? Okay, if he has Guzma, it's not a big deal because he only knocks out the one Metagross. Oh, we have another one. Alright, here's where Ultra Necrozma comes into play. If we can land it. Oh, this is so bad. Man. These opening hands, not getting Termabridged, man, is always killer. Another Beldum. I guess I should play it down. We'll Sycamore here. Oh, it's too late to play Parallel. I guess we can Parallel our opponent now, though. They can't really drop anything easily. So we'll go ahead and Parallel now. And we can just get 2 Metagross since we have our Candy in hand. Actually, we can only get... no, we can get 2. Because he doesn't play Blower. Drop the Choice Band down. Thin it out a little bit. And we have Guzma in hand as well, so we can actually bring up one of these boys. Yeah, 2 Metagross. We should have all 3 Metagross out next turn. And at that point, since he already GX'd, he doesn't really have any easy way. Actually, he still has Lele. So we have to knock out these Buzzwoles before he can knock out Lele. And we need to get our Blowers as well so we can get rid of the Choice Band. I should have paralleled myself and dropped my Lele. That was definitely a misplay on my part. But I don't have anything else to get rid of. Like I'd only get rid of like Lele and what? Like I can't drop these. With Vulpix active, I can't drop anything else. Is what I'm trying to say. So if we can get all of these into Metagross like right away, and start ending my opponent, we should be pretty good. We have only 1 end left, so we have to be careful there. But I definitely need to make sure Lele doesn't get knocked out. So which means I have to get rid of this Lycanroc, and I have to get rid of these boys as well. He's on Jet Punch here, put things in range, I guess. This doesn't take a knockout, which is good for us. That gives us an extra turn. Like he can knock us out later, but not right now, which matters. And we can Rare Candy as well, which is really good. Alright, so we should be able to take a knockout this turn. We can actually, if we can get another max potion, we can actually deny the Vulpix knockout, which is kind of important. If we take a knockout here, he can start using B-String. He needs to hit 220, but a B-String won't take him there, right? It'll only take him to 110. He would need a strong energy. But I still think it's worth healing you. I think I still have to heal the Metagross, because the Metagrosses are super important right now. Although, I misplayed. What I should have done was actually get rid of the choice bands. I should still get rid of the choice bands, to be fair. We're going to take a knockout on the active, so let's get rid of the choice bands here. No, I messed up. What I should have done is heal the Vulpix, so that way he can never win, like, next turn. Or, I guess, in 2 turns. We'll Geotech. Alright, so now we can start taking Okos. Which means that we could theoretically win in 2 turns, or 3 turns, but we also have to be super careful because I don't have any max potions in hand or a draw support. I'm hoping that these 2 prizes give me something. I still have 2 Sycamores left in the deck, and 2 max potions as well, and an N. So we have some options, but now we can Oko, which is good. He probably has B-String in hand. He doesn't have Remoraid anymore. He chose to drop the Remoraid instead of his Buzzwole, which, interesting play. There's my Psychic Energies. It could be useful if he knocks out Alolan Vulpix. Maybe. It depends, because if he comes in with Lycanroc, it's going to be a problem. I do want to knock out that Buzzwole, though. He should not be able to knock out my my active this turn. And I can Guzma around as well. Make sure that there's never an active Pokemon, a damaged active Pokemon when I attack. And I definitely want to go for that Buzzwole. So I have to manually retreat, then Guzma. That way I can put the energies in the discard pile. There's a Lele. What does that do for my opponent? I guess he's going to get Sycamore to try to find B-Strings. He also needs to drop my Stadium, so he needs to find another Brooklet Hill. That way he can get like things like Baby Buzz and more Buzzwoles and stuff like that. Dude, TCGO is crazy. Like, you only find like Buzzrock now. I was playing a couple games before the whatever it's called maintenance happened. Oh, he's in a Guzma. What's he doing here? He's gonna bring up something. I mean, we have our own Guzma, so we can deal with this, and we can knock out the Lele if he decides to make the Buzzwole active, which is good because that means we can Guzma, manually retreat. Ooh, that's actually kind of awkward. No, actually, if he Guzmas, then I just have to bring up something and knock it out because we have all the energies on this. He's putting a strong energy on that. He needs 2 strong energies if he's gonna do any shenanigans. All right, here comes the knockout on Lele, which means we have to find Max Potion now. Actually, we don't have to find Max Potion. He just needs to never get another Buzzwole down. What's he doing here? Going for the Delmise. Oh, he can knock out the Delmise, and that's really bad for us, huh? Okay, so we have 1 turn. No, we have Stretcher. No, we're okay. We're okay. As long as he whiffs a Jet Punch, we should be okay. I don't need you right now, bro. Let's manually attach. Do I have another Lele? I can't. I have to play the Delmise down. This is why, like, him not knocking out the Vulpix was really good for my opponent. I have to play the Delmise down. Take a knockout here. Unfortunately, we don't have any more draw spores to get Max Potion. Wait a minute. I could knock out with Delmise. Right? He needs to take 2 more prizes to win. No, I don't have Choice Band. If I had Choice Band, I could take a knockout with Delmise. We'll throw 1 down. I will deck thin a little bit. We'll get a Lele. Alright, we'll just Giga Hammer. Alright, so we can still win this because he needs to take 2 more prizes, which means he needs to knock out Lele, but he can't do it with Lycanroc because he already GX'd. He needs an extra turn if he's going to do it with Lycanroc. And we top deck Sycamore, finally. All right, that's good for us. And we can always just knock out Lele for game. So we might have just won this game. We might have just managed to squeeze this one out even with our awkward start, which is crazy. And this is what I'm saying, man. Like, because Metagross has such a tough time taking specific knockouts, it gives us a really good opportunity to win a lot of games. So yeah, we just win now with the Guzma. Unless he chooses to end me here, which he's not going to do, and we have our own Guzma, so that's GG. Right? Because he has no way to take a knockout. Well played, homie. There we go. This is why I play heavy accounts of Guzma, so that these situations can happen. There it is. There it is. Metagross coming through. That's game one. All right, let's get another game. I want to see if I can record 2 or 3 videos today. Probably only 2. Actually, I don't even know if I can record more than this. I'm going to play another game, of course. But like, because of the maintenance like lasting a lot longer, it was, first of all, it was like unannounced. I didn't know till I woke up this morning, was about to start recording, got 10 minutes into my recording, and then it was like, hey, maintenance is happening in 10 minutes. I'm just like, whoa, that's great. So it's like completely ruined my schedule. So, but I should be able to get a second video out. And obviously, if I ever do hit that 60 like goal, I just stay up at late that night and record another video. So don't forget to hit that like goal, people. Ooh, this hand is something else. We have an Ultra Necrozma lead, which is like never that great. For sure. Yeah, but at least we get Bridget. I don't like having Ultra Necrozma down. This is the only issue I have with playing these like secondary Pokemon, but you gotta have them. You gotta play them. Look at that. Oh man, another Metagross deck. Very big surprise. I will drop this and we'll drop. I want to be able to get a Lele next turn as well. Lele, Bridget, Lele. Good times, good times. What's the retreat cost too? Yeah, it's not gonna be. I'm not gonna be able to retreat in Beacon anytime soon. So we might as well just get 2 of our good boys down, or 3 of our good boys down. What's prized? We have a 3-1-3. Okay, so we can only get down 3, of course. But do we have Delmise? Is Delmise prized? Delmise is prized. So we're gonna have to take some prizes. So this might actually be our main attacker. We gotta find our Psychic Energies, but with our Delmise prize, this might just be our main attacker this game. Because this is the only thing that can hit 190. For now, we'll just pass. This is why I wanted to play 2 Delmise. 2 Delmise also is cool because you can potentially knock out, what's it called? You can potentially knock out Lycanrocs with Metagross if you have 2 Delmise down. But you know, it's kind of hard to. Oh, we're playing against Lucario. Oh boy, how do we beat Lucario? Ultra Necrozma is literally going to have to be our main attacker. Alright, cool. So, leading with it's not great, but we have a Stretcher, so it's not like the end of the world, but our hand is looking kind of weak. So, unless we top deck something amazing here, we're gonna have to, like... Ugh, Detect. Oh, good. Because every time I use Detect, I get Tails. So, it's nice to see my opponents getting Tails. We have the Lele for a Sycamore here, and try to get, like... What, a Psychic Energy? Yeah, we have to get Sycamore. We have to get like a Psychic Energy off this. I cut like 2 Psychic. Actually, we only need 1. But if we get a Psychic Energy and like a Rare Candy Metagross, that's like best case scenario, right? He's gonna have a. Actually, he doesn't have that hard of a time outgoing me. Hitting 190 is not like the worst thing in the world for this deck. So we'll have to see what happens. Sky Scorching Light, is that useful? I mean, since we're not going to be able to, unless we get Delmise off like an early prize, we're not going to be able to hit 190, so... Oh, we got 2 Psychic Energies. No Rare Candy, though. I could... I won't yet, but I have some possibilities next turn. Of course, we don't have crap for draw support, so... That's not good. We don't have anything for next turn, bro. Let's get these Psychic Energies in the discard pile since this is going to be our main attacker this game. Alright, we'll just start attaching. Alright, so he needs Choice Band, Lucario, and then he takes a knockout on the active, and then we're just kind of... Ooh, he has like Regirox too. Oh, I guess he doesn't need any... Oh, well, I guess it's just overkill at this point, huh? I guess it's just overkill, huh? And there's the Lucario. So we're about to get blown away. Which is fine. I guess it's fine. We lost a Stretcher though, so it's not that fine actually. The GX attack is looking scary too. Boy, how come my opponent gets off good hands when they play Lucario? It's not fair. It's just not fair. Alright, that Cyclone Kick is looking mighty scary. That Cyclone Kick is looking mighty scary. Alright, at least we can beacon. I guess. The only oh crap, oh no, oof. I messed up there, but it's fine. We have Guzma. It's not what I wanted to do. I want to attach there so I could retreat. Okay, I can parallel my opponent now. I don't like having my Lele's down though, because that's like easy prizes for my opponent. So I'm actually going to parallel myself. I want to parallel my opponent, but you know, I have to drop these Lele's. Besides, that means if I get a stretcher, I can do some shenanigans again. Alright, let's get 2 Metagross. Alright, so Lucario is like not a good deck right now, just because Dawnwings exist and Dawnwings just straight up throttles you. So I kind of like, it's like Lucario is still like I want to say like solid tier 2. It's still like super strong, but it's that one matchup. It's the one matchup which is really popular right now that just completely blows you away. And there's like 2 different variants of the deck too. Like anything that plays Malamar, they'll play Dawnwings. Once they play Dawnwings, since they have fighting resistance, and since you know, oh, he's an enemy. That's fine, I guess. We get a draw support this way. Since he has fighting resistance. Oh, we got a Floatstone too? This is crazy. This is absolutely nutty. What is my opponent's deck list? They're not playing Lycanroc, which gives them a little bit more bench space for things like Floatstone. I might try out my version without Lycanroc and see what I like. Dude, we still don't have crap, bro. Come on. Alright. This is getting absurd. This is getting absurd. Come on. Let me top deck a draw sporter. Come on. You ain't no draw sporter. This is super bad. So we just lose, right? Can I Guzma still anything else? I can Guzma still have Buzzwole, I guess. Sucks. Sure. I could attack with Beldum, but it seems unnecessary. He played down 2 Floatstones, so let's just hope he doesn't get any more. Oh, I could have Beacon. I didn't even see the Vulpix there. Dude, this is sloppy. I'm like so annoyed. Alright, well, we lost this game regardless. So it's whatever. I should have, why didn't I didn't even see the Vulpix. Like, I need to know, my tunnel vision is like straight up right now. It is strong right now. I ain't seeing crap. Well, we're just getting throttled here. The Ultra Necrozma lead was rough, and that's pretty much all there is to it. Like, I can't do anything. I can get 2 Metagross here, but because we had to use both Lele's early game, oh yeah. That's not what I wanted. How many draw spores are left? We still have quite a few. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on. Hook me up. All we need is a manual attachment. No, we need more than that. Oh, he's gonna Guzma my. Oh, well, that's absolute game. Look, this man had like a perfect game. You can't even be upset about that. That man had a perfect game. There was like, you can't call that any less than, I'm so upset. Alright guys, sorry for the cut, but we are here. I unfortunately only got I unfortunately only got throttled by Lucario and beat Buzzwole, and that's about it. I want to play more games, but I have to go deal with some family matters. That they just came home, so I got to go deal with that shenanigans, which means, because I'm sorry, blame TCGO for like uploading or having weird maintenance times, but I got to go do some stuff. So here, this will be, I think it's better to just upload this and upload nothing, to be honest, and then I can try to get more videos up for you guys anyways. But we managed to show off like the good and the bad. Obviously the bad of like not drawing your like perfectly, like not drawing super well and against that Lucario game and your opponent that's going off, and then we got to show off the matchup versus Lycanroc or versus Buzzwole. Like the Buzzwole matchup is it's pretty good, and that's kind of what I wanted to show off, was to show off like how well do we fare against the best deck in the game. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe, share all the good jazz, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.